Spirit is awareness. Awareness is spirit. And the only thing that is parasitic is a lack of awareness, a lack of the presence of spirit. And so obviously all that means is that we must bring awareness into every fiber of our being, into everything that we do all the time. All wellness is, and alignment is bringing that inner awareness of your soul out into the present moment, wherever you are, whenever it is, whatever you're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, fear is commonly misunderstood, but fear is simply the memory of pain, which is the original wounding of the universe, in other words, causing you to, or causing the mind to then anticipate future pain and create a false projection of pain reoccurring. Now, fear is your friend. It's here to remind you what we have been through to get here to where we are right now, which is in heaven. However, when fear doesn't have the inner standing, when fear does not have that inner standing, that fear is the memory of pain calling you to remember what we've been through and process it and release it. If it doesn't have your understanding, inner standing, overstanding of what it is, and if it doesn't have your attention and your awareness, then fear becomes parasitic, and the frequency and vibration of fear staying in the cells of your body, in your being, in your energy field, will then attract unwanted things and needless pain and problems for no reason. Just because, fear is like this. Fear is the memory of pain, as I said. But what is the problem with the memory of pain? The problem with the memory of pain is, if it happened, what? Do y'all hear that? What? Okay. So fear is the memory of pain, yeah? But the problem with that is when you remember that we have been through hell, we have been through a tremendous amount of torture to get to the heaven that we are now in, the thing that becomes a question is, if that happened once, that could happen again. So we must remember, fear must be met with Sankofa. Sankofa means look back and take from the past the wisdom and bring it into the present. I don't know if that's exactly what it means, but you know what I'm saying. And so that's what fear calls us to do. Fear calls us to go and look back and remember the pain so that it never repeats again. And remember that now we are awake, we are in control. And fear actually calls us to maintain our awareness and maintain heaven. It's not negative until you are in a state of amnesia, and then fear becomes parasitical, and the parasitic consciousness will feed off of your fear until it somehow creates a nightmare situation. It's just like, if you've ever had nightmares, and for my whole childhood, since I was a baby, I had these reoccurring nightmares that I would get every night that literally felt like torture of my consciousness. Until what happens is you wake up in the nightmare and you go, hang on a second, this is familiar, right? You notice the false programming, the parasitic programming that is trying to create a nightmare and feed off of your energy. And then what you do is you become aware in the dream and you go, you know what, I've had enough of this bullshit, right? No thank you, no more nightmares, right? And then what you do is, then you take control of the dream, and then the dream becomes lucid, and you're able to put an end to the agitation, the torture, the trauma, the nightmares of your consciousness. And of course, we've been through real life physical nightmares as well. Don't just forget that nightmares are not just something that happens when you sleep. If you get what I'm saying. So essentially fear should not stay. It should not stay fear. Fear becomes parasitical if you don't notice it, bring your awareness and your attention there, and remember that you are in control. Not just you, but you and all of the powerful loving guardians that are around you watching over you are in control now. Okay, got it? So we're in heaven now, and fear just calls you to remember that we're in heaven. Fear is like a memory of pain that is coming up from your soul, from within you, from, do you know what I'm saying? It's coming up to just, be processed and released, and take the wisdom, Sankofa, take the wisdom from before, what has been, and don't dwell, but take the wisdom and bring it here into the heaven and just appreciate it. And now you're no longer scared because you know you're in heaven and you know you're in control. God is in control. Ha ha. Whoa. Got it? Good.